Today is March 19th, 2014, and welcome to O.K.A 101. Thank you guys for subscribing and watching our video every Wednesday, O.K.A 101. Make sure to stay tuned and watch every Friday our new series, O.K.A Tournament Talk. That'll be brought to you every Friday around 12 o'clock. Now, last week we talked about legal sparring gear. This week we're going to talk about legal targets and fouls. To illustrate that, we have another video coming in, so just stay tuned. It features one O.K.A state champion, which is Ashton Holton Riley, and then one new competitor to the O.K.A, which is Deshaun. Back to O.K.A 101. Last week we talked about tournament gear and protection. We have standard boots, hand gear, headgear, always required mouthpiece. For males, jock strap and cup, and then chin and insteps are optional. Today we're going to talk about legal target areas and fouls. Now with the O.K.A we have a standard scoring system. All hand techniques are 1 point. So back fist to the head, good. Reverse punch to the body, hook to the body, ridge hand to the back of the head, and then cross. Now there's other hand techniques that you can use. All hand techniques have to be closed fists. Any open hand techniques are fouls, and we'll talk about that a little later. Now kicking techniques are worth 2 points. So roundhouse to the body, roundhouse to the head, side kick to the body, turn kick, front snap kick, spinning heel kick. Any of these techniques, whether they're to the body or to the head, are worth 2 points. Even aerial kick. Now let's go into some of our techniques that aren't utilized enough, but they are legal. Grab punch. I can execute a grab punch as long as I strike with a technique within 3 seconds behind it. So that would be grab punch to the head or grab punch to the body. Good. The other one, same rule applies to our sweep. It has to be boot to boot, and it has to be either front leg or back leg, in which I can follow with a technique within 3 seconds. Good. Now let's go over fouls briefly. We talked about open hand techniques. If my hand's open, Deshaun will demonstrate, I could either accidentally gouge the eye or poke the face. That is a foul. No gouging techniques. That's why everything has to be closed fist. If Deshaun's in the middle of a kick and Ashton groin kicks, that is a foul. Now 3 fouls accumulate a point. So if I gouge, that's 1 foul. If I kick to the groin, that's 2 fouls. Our next one would be a kidney shot. If Ashton grabs his hand and he hits too far back to the kidney, that's a foul. That 3rd foul accumulates a point to the other person that received the foul. The last foul that I want to talk about is grabbing. Now, it's all right to grab the uniform. I could even, if Deshaun raises his leg up to kick, I could even grab the pants and then execute a punch as long as I don't get hit on the way through. But if I grab, let's say, Deshaun's hair or Deshaun grabs Ashton's headgear, that'll be the foul. And that concludes legal target areas. Back. Now, as you guys saw, I only illustrated several fouls. Now, if you have the current 2014 O.K.A rule book, you notice that it lists specifically 22 fouls. Now, there's other fouls that aren't listed. We didn't want to go on with the list because that just uses up paper, and that rule book would be 150 pages if we went through all the rules and regulations. So I wanted to illustrate the main fouls that are currently seen the most when fighting. That was groin kick, kidney strike, grabbing, and gouging techniques. If you don't have a rule book, make sure at the next O.K.A event, talk to either myself or Mr. Whit Bass or Miss Marie Kenyon-Dewey, who is your secretary, and we will get you a current copy. If you were at the last event, we ran out of copies within the first 10 minutes of the tournament. I'm expecting that to happen again, but we're going to keep ordering books. We're going to order a larger quantity so you guys can keep up with the rules. The only other thing I have is make sure to share this on Facebook. Make sure to like, comment. Anything that you need clarification on, send us a comment, send us an email. Always check your corners above and below. And then at the top of the page, I didn't mention this at the beginning, but you can always click back at the top to go back to the previous episode if you missed something. Thank you guys, and class is adjourned.